Hey, I'm making this video because I recently 3D printed some drone flutes and made them for friends. So I thought I would do a quick instructional video on how to use these things. Um, as you can probably see, they're double barreled like a shotgun. Um, one of which is just unadulterated. There's no finger keys or anything, and on the other side you've got 6 notes. Now on most of them I'm sending out, I'll go ahead and cover up the third, so you don't have to focus on it. There's just 5 notes that you need to focus on playing. So the first thing I learned playing these is that you have to cover up everything that you're not playing. So um, you, if you want to play the bottom note, then one afterwards, it's all progressive, meaning you can't just take a finger off at the top and play it, otherwise it sounds like shit. So you've got to just start from the bottom and work progressively up. Now the one exception to that is the middle hole, so you can play that one. But so it ends up sounding a little like this. So it's like super um, quiet and kind of thin compared to like a traditional wooden flute. This one just by comparison is a lot deeper of a sound. So something you're going to have to realize with these things is you're going to have to dick around with these sound plates at the top. You'll see I've got them held on with a rubber band. I stole it from Jen's hair bands. But these things move back and forth, and it significantly changes the sound. Um, if we'll just take it all the way off. So if you take it all the way off, you can see it looks like that, and it gets what's called wetted out. So your saliva kind of catches up there. You just need to clean it off every once in a while. So that's what it looks like. If you blow it without it, no sound whatsoever. So you have to put these plates on, and one of the things you'll notice as you're playing is the plates shift around, and it significantly impacts sound quality. More so on the side that you're actually playing than on the side that's just playing the octave along with you. Um, so in the traditional one, you'll see that the sound block sits like right at the chamfer. You can see like there's the hole, and then the block sits right above it at the chamfer, and you'll see that there's just one block that goes all the way across. On the 3D printed version, it's a little different. So you're going to notice that the left side sits right at what would be the chamfer on the wooden wood, like right at the top of the sound hole. But on the right side, it's a little more forward, going over the sound hole and covering the sound hole. So now I just threw it back on here. It's probably going to sound like shit. Let's see. See, it sounds pretty bad. So the way that you figure out or adjust the sound plate so you actually sort of get close to an in tune sound is cover up the first and third, and then you're going to blow on just the right hole, and you're going to move the sound plate until you get a note. So you're kind of like bracketing for fire. It's like calling for artillery. You're kind of going backwards and forwards and sort of bracketing the note. pretty close. And then the other one will sit right at the chamfer. So they end up being, and you can take like a permanent, like a white permanent marker and just like mark where it sits so you can orient to it a lot faster. But let's see if that got us close to it. And so we're back in tune. So you want to make sure, again, that when you blow through the right-hand side, you're getting the tone when you've got the first and third covered, and when you have all of them covered. Now sometimes it can also be an issue with like how well you're covering the sound holes. If like a little air gets out through one of the earlier sound holes while you're covering all of them, like it won't sound good. So that's pretty much it, and you'll find that when you've got them all covered, you don't have to blow as hard than when you have like just one covered. You actually have to blow a little harder. But anyway, that's a quick video. Hit me up if you've got any other questions, and hopefully that'll get you started.